my name's Tony Underwood, and I'm just taking a few minutes with you here today to share an opportunity with you, whether you would be interested in maybe making some extra income, or whether you're interested in some fantastic products that we have with a company that we just teamed up with. And I'm going to take about 15 to 20 minutes with my wife, Debbie. And my background, it came from the corporate world. My wife's is a physical therapist, so we're not making any promises or claims this will cure, treat, or diagnose or guarantee you any money. But for the next 15 or so minutes, I just want you to kind of take a look at something that really is quite incredible. We linked up with a team called FT Alliance Group just a very short time ago, and we also were seeking out a company that had some world-class products, and we found that company in the name of Shaklee. Now, some of you may have heard of Shaklee, some of you may not have heard of Shaklee. If you're over 40 years old, you may have heard of it. Your old grandmother used to use some of the products. If you're under 40 or 30, you probably never heard of it. So let me give you some facts that probably most of you don't know about the Shaklee Corporation. In 2004, 2005, the Shaklee Corporation was bought by a guy called Roger Barnett. Roger Barnett is a very wealthy individual whose family was involved in the Burberry Corporation and also a couple of other companies called Arcade and Beauty.com, and he recently sold those companies. And when Roger bought the company is a 57-year-old company. So think about that, folks. If you're dealing with a 57-year-old company, what does that tell you? It tells you that it's probably legal, right? It's 57 years old. And the second thing is that the products have to be really good for them to be in business, and they got to be priced effectively. And you're going to hear about a few products out of 350 products that we have that can change your life, even if you're not even interested in making an income, okay? So a lot of things about Shaklee that I didn't realize, that there's over 100 Olympic athletes, both gold, silver, and bronze medalists, that are powered by Shaklee products. Did you know that? Did you also know that 7 out of the 25 expeditions of all time are powered by Shaklee, like Jacques Cousteau and the Polar Expedition? And I didn't know that Oprah Winfrey, you know, all of the green products that we have, that's one of her favorite things. In fact, it's one of the few companies that Oprah has had on her show to promote Shaklee products. So again, what it tells me as a business person, that probably Oprah probably checked out Roger Barnett and the company before she's going to put it out to millions of people around the globe, okay? The other thing that people don't know, that for 15 years, NASA has been using a product called AstraAid that helps the astronauts when they re-enter the Earth's atmosphere. So all of these things, $300 million in product development, 90 peer-reviewed papers. I mean, it's just an amazing, amazing company. So I'm going to ask my wife now to come up and just share about 4 or 5 products with you. And I'm going to go over very quickly a money-making opportunity, because in today's economy, people are looking for that extra $1,000 or $2,000. So Debbie?
Hi, and when we first looked at Shaklee, with my medical background, it was very important that the products had integrity and quality. So I took a look at them, and I'm going to share with you now very briefly about 5 different products so that you can get an idea of the quality that you're dealing with when you talk about Shaklee products. The #1 product right now in the US is Vitalizer. Vitalizer is not just a multivitamin, it actually is a nutritional supplement strip. And in this strip you're going to get over 80 bio-optimized nutrients that are perfectly balanced so that they are absorbed readily into your system. They use something that they call the SMART system to get absorption at the right levels in your body. What's important about Vitalizer is that it represents a whole handful of different supplements that I used to be taking. It makes it very simple for the average person to take, and it's going to save you money. For just over $2 a day, you're going to be able to take this complete nutritional strip that's going to help you to have a foundational nutrition. This is the woman's Vitalizer, obviously geared for women in their reproductive years. We have men's Vitalizer that is geared for young men, and then we have the Gold Vitalizer for people over 50 that require extra supplements. What's special about this is the guarantee that comes with it. It says, feel better in 30 days or your money back. But underneath that is the Shaklee guarantee that goes far beyond that. And that goes on every Shaklee product, meaning that if you have a Shaklee empty box and you were not satisfied with that product, you can get your money back at any time in your life. That's truly amazing. Now, the #2 product right now is Vivix, which is a blend of muscadine grapes, elderberry, purple carrots, and an herb from Asia that's going to give you in one single teaspoon, which is a daily serving of this, over 100 times more resveratrol than you would get in red wine. That's pretty significant. What Vivix is it's going to help to slow aging at the cellular level. That means repairing DNA, preventing further DNA damage, helping to give you true energy at the cellular level. And this is why some of our Olympic athletes love to use Vivix, because it truly increases energy output at each and every single cell in your body. That's enough to give you a cutting edge to get you into the medals. So Vivix is something to take if you want to age the very best you can. Our third most popular product is this entire range here of the Shaklee 180 program. Shaklee 180 is all about weight management. In the USA today, over 70% of people are overweight, over 33% are actually obese. So we do have a weight problem in the USA. What Shaklee 180 is geared to do is to help you burn fat but maintain muscle as you lose your weight. That's pretty significant because most companies out there can't do that. However, if you're already lean and healthy and you're not really interested in losing fat, you can use Shaklee 180 to actually help you maintain your muscle or build it up as you increase your exercise. What's special about this is that in each and every one of these products, you're not going to see any artificial ingredients. We have no artificial flavors, no artificial colorings, no artificial sweeteners or preservatives. And beyond that, we have no gluten and no lactose in there. So when you taste one of our smoothies, you're tasting real strawberries in there, real chocolate, real cafe latte, or real vanilla. When you take this particular product, and it's going to cost you a little less than $3 per meal, it's going to help you change your metabolic future. It's an amazing product that can help you to be a healthier you. The fourth product I'm going to share with you is probably the most economical cleaning product that I know on planet Earth. This is a blend of all natural ingredients without any toxins in it. When you purchase this bottle here for about $10 to $12, it doesn't look like you're getting much for your money, but that's absolutely wrong. This is a highly concentrated and completely versatile cleaner. When you put 2 drops of it in a bottle of water like this, you are going to have a very powerful window cleaner that will not streak, and most importantly, it works and it's not going to leave any toxins in your house. However, that makes over 5,800 bottles of window cleaner, more than most of us could use in our life, at under 1 cent per bottle. Now, I told you it was versatile. If you take 1/4 teaspoon, put it in a bottle of water like this, you have an all-purpose cleaner that's totally safe to use even on the vegetables and fruit that you're eating every day. You can use it on wood floors, you can use it on eating surfaces, you can use it as a general purpose cleaner around your house. You can also mix different strengths of it to get an unbelievable results, over 1,000 different uses for this incredibly versatile economic product. The last range of products that I'm going to share with you are our Infusel skincare products. Now, what's important about these products is not actually what's in them, but what's not in them. Again, they're entirely natural, packed with vitamins for your skin. In fact, this particular product here is vitamin C and E that's going to do repair on your skin. It's very important to know that there's no water in this, so that as soon as it impacts your skin, it starts working, because that vitamin C is absolutely active. So this is one little product here, tiny little tube I know, but it's going to serve you for about 3 months on anti-aging for your skin. Amazing products. I hope you got a little glimpse of the integrity of the products we're talking about with Shaklee. And now I'm going to bring Tony back because he's going to share with you a very profitable compensation plan.
Thanks, Dave. That was awesome. So if you're interested in the products, there is a membership that you can get involved with for $19.95, and that gives you access to 350 products. And there's a couple of products, the weight management product and also the Vitalizer that Debbie talked about, that if you purchase those on your first order, then your membership will be free. So what a great deal. So let's talk about the opportunity in making an income, okay? These networks, as we call them, they can be pretty complicated on the compensation plan. And in the Shaklee compensation plan that we call the Dream Plan, which Roger Barnett changed just a couple of years ago, and you can see it can be pretty complicated. And so what we've done in the Alliance team is we've come up with one sheet that shows you how you can possibly make $100,000, go on 2 exotic trips, and get a car payment. So let me break this down for you. This isn't all of the details about the compensation plan. You can go on the websites and look at all the details, okay? This is just a quick overview. So let's talk about some of the things that you may be asking yourself sitting watching this, okay? You know, do you have the time to do it, all right? Well, you know, time is always the number one, you know, problem or excuse that people are going to use. But if you think with me, you know, everyone's going to find time to do what they really want to do. And so I don't believe time is the issue. If money's an issue, you're going to invest somewhere between $300 and $600 as some business kits. Is that a lot of money for a business? Well, if you're a business owner on here, you're probably laughing right now thinking, wow, that's peanuts. But if you've never owned your own business, then it can be a lot of money. But you know what? If your car breaks down and it costs you $500 to fix, you can't call into work and say, you know, I'm not going to come in for 3 months. You're going to find the money. So I don't believe it's time and I don't believe it's money. I believe it has to do with belief. It's belief that, is this a good thing for you, and is it good sharing it with other people? Because if you can get those objections out of the way, you're looking for something and you feel that these products can help people, and you can feel that that if you share this with people that you can make money together, then it doesn't become an issue, okay? So let's just look at this, how this breaks down. So a couple of business packs, $299 or $599. One has about 18 products in, the other has about 5 products in. You get great value of almost $400 for the smaller pack, and you get almost $900 for the larger pack, okay? Now they give us points. Points are like frequent flyer miles you get with an airline. The more points you do, the more money you make, okay? And so for the $299 pack, you get 250 points. For the $599 pack, you get 500 points, okay? So let's say we're going to start with this pack. It's the most popular business pack, the greatest deal. You get 18 different products. So even if you were to get involved in the business and you never did anything, you'd have a great deal at $900 worth of products that you're going to use. And Debbie went over some of those great products today. So at 500 points, we're going to start on step 1. We'll call this step 1 out of 5. And we're going to start you off, and you're going to have a sponsor, somebody that's going to help you, okay? And remember, folks, you're going to buy these products somewhere. So somebody's going to make the money from you, you know, whether it's Walmart, Target, whatever. It's just that we market this differently by word of mouth. So at 500 points, you're going to get a $40 rebate back immediately because they pay you back for using your own stuff, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to make a list of people, not who you think would be interested, just a list of people. Because, you know, I guarantee you that 50% of the population are buying a multivitamin from someone, somewhere. You know, and Shaklee was the first ones in the United States to invent the multivitamin. So why not use the best? And so you make a list, and we're going to help you get a game plan. And let's just say you share it with 3 people. So we have 3 people, and each of these 3 people, they're looking to make some money as well. And so they purchase the 500 point pack. They don't have to. They may go with a smaller pack. And what you've done is you created a unit called Director, okay? Director. And at Director, you're going to make $880 back when you register 3 people. Because now you've got 5. You've got 2,000 points. And everything we do is built around what we call Director. They're like building blocks. And you can make a 6-figure income by just building Director on top of a Director on top of a Director, okay? So $880 back is pretty significant because you've invested, you know, $600, you've got $900 worth of product, and now you've made $880 back. So now you're in the black, okay? So let's go ahead and look at step 2. What we're going to do is we're going to take one of these 3 and we're going to help them do exactly what you did, okay? So we're going to help them become a director. How many points is a director? 2,000 points, okay? The fastest way for them to do that would be obviously to register 3 people just like you with a 500 point pack. Now they may not. They may have some customers. They may have a smaller pack and a larger pack, okay? We don't care just as long as you get to the 2,000 point level. So at 2,000 points, they'll make the same amount of money. And what we call this is outside volume. That means you have members, you have customers, you have, my wife and I, we use all of these products. We don't stock them in the garage. We don't deliver them to people, okay? Everything's taken care of that from the corporation standpoint. And so now you've got 2,000 points, a couple of thousand points in customer volume and your own personal volume. You've got 4,000 points. You're going to make about $1,000 a month. That's pretty significant in today's economy, $1,000 a month. And on the 4th month you do that, you're going to get a bonus. It's called a fast track bonus of $1,000. This is a very small amount of volume that you're doing, okay? Step 3, real quick, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to help 2 of these go director. So we're going to help 2 people hit 2,000 points, okay? Again, they're doing the volume somewhere. They're telling people about stores and movies. They're telling them about something somewhere to make money. And so now you've got 2,000 customer volume and member volume. You've got 6,000 points. And the first month you do that, you'll make about $1,700 in business, in money per month. On the 4th month you do it, you're going to get a bonus of $3,000 on Fast Track. Okay? Plus, you're going to get a car payment of $275. You're going to get a trip to California, all expenses paid, to see the corporation and meet Roger Barnett. You're going to get 2 tickets for our international convention that comes up once a year. And even more incredible is you're going to earn a trip. Now this year we're going on a cruise for 8 days, 7 days. We're going to fly us to Puerto Rico, all expenses paid on the balcony. Last year it was in Mexico. There was over 1,000 people there. Okay, incredible. People that have never had any experience in this industry. Next year, I don't know where it's going to be. They're going to announce that pretty soon. Okay, so that's just for 6,000 points, folks. That's only about $8,000 or $9,000 in business volume. And the 4th way to make money, all we're going to do is increase from 6K to 10K. The same structure. On the 4th month, you'll make a $5,000 fast track bonus. Plus your car payment goes to $375. Your residuals per year go to about $34,000 to $35,000. Folks, people don't even earn that in a job. We're talking about a supplement part-time income, okay? And the last way is that we're going to help 3 people, the ones that we started with. We're going to help each of these become directors. So each of these businesses do at least 2,000 points, but with a total of 20,000 points in your total group, okay? 20,000 points is about $27,000 in business volume. On the 4th month you do that, you're going to make, you're going to get the international trip, okay? The international trip. This is a luxurious trip. Last year they took us to Kenya, Africa. The year before that it was Bora Bora. Next year it'll be another exotic trip. This is on top of the smaller trip that I just taught you about, okay? All expenses paid for 2. Now the smaller trip I taught you about, there's going to be 4 people you're able to take. Not just 2, but 4 people, okay? All expenses paid. Your residuals are going to be around about $52,000 a year. You're going to still get the car bonus, but it's going to be up now to about $400 a month. You're still going to get the 2 tickets for the convention, wherever that is, next year or this year. Then you're going to get the trip to California I talked about, plus, this is really significant, you're going to make a $25,000 bonus after the 6th month of qualification that's paid out over the next 2 or 3 months after that. Folks, I got to tell you, and I've been in this industry for 20 odd years. I've seen a lot of compensation plans. I've seen a lot of companies come and go. There's very few companies that are really stable out there, like the Shaklee Corporation. So if you haven't seen the updates and know about the new owner and some of the things I taught you about in the beginning of this presentation, then I urge you to really check it out. This is a legitimate business. It's an honest business. You have to work to make money. The products are incredible. I don't touch a product. I don't ship a product. I don't I don't do any of that, okay? I just share the opportunity. And I used to be in the corporate world. Like I mentioned, my wife was in the medical business, and we were really passionate about building a team and helping people, because that's the only way you can succeed. In my job, I couldn't do that. So I wanted something I could leave for my family, for generations. We've met people in Shaklee that for 3, 4, 5 generations are making $500,000 or more. They're leaving to their kids. So folks, please check us out, okay? So get back with the person that's sharing this with you, and I promise you, you won't be disappointed, okay? Whether you want to be a customer or whether you want to look at the business opportunity. Thanks for taking a few minutes and listening to us.